Welcome back to our Tull Financial Fridays. It's been a little while, but we're glad to be back with you. It's tax season really coming down to the wire here, really. So we got lots of questions about, there's tax software out there, there's tax preparers out there, there's CPAs. Who do I use? How do I know? And then cost. So we really want to just break it down for you today, really just give some reasoning to it. So first you want to take inventory, see what you got going on for your tax return. See, do you have investments? Do you have earned income, self-employed, things like that. And then you start kind of walking through from there the different options you have. And so just a high level summary, and then Drew will dive in a little bit deeper for us. We got looking at tax software, registered tax preparer, enrolled agent, and a CPA, and we want to break that down by cost, complexity, and involvement. So for instance, tax software, typically lower cost, but higher involvement. It's going to take more time for you to take part in that and kind of put in the legwork. So that's how we want to break it down. Drew, can you give us a run through here on how to look at each one of them?
Yeah. So that was a good overview of tax software. We're going to skip over to registered tax preparer. These individuals have a prepared tax identification number with the IRS. They don't have any continuing education or anything like that. Cost is usually low to moderate. Complexity for the return, usually low to moderate. You want to make sure that you're not, you're not a business owner, and that'll lean you more towards a CPA route. Involvement for all three of these, of course, you can just take all forms you have and just kind of dump it on their desk, and you're good to go. Enrolled agent and CPA, main difference between these two: enrolled agent is licensed federally with the IRS. CPA is each state provides that licensing. And kind of difference here is enrolled agent is more focused on tax preparation and taxation, whereas CPA also does that, but you also have anywhere from forensic accounting all the way to managerial accounting, and so it's kind of more a wider range for them. I know next we'll kind of go through okay, that's who they are, but when do I use them?
So let's walk through a couple examples here. And so let's say you're a mid-career individual, actually let's do mid-career family. You got lots going on, but you have investments, you have real estate, maybe you itemize your taxes as well. How would I go through of what is needed for that?
Yeah. So a little bit of complexity there, being you are W-2, you are itemizing, so you're going to have those charitable deductions or the mortgage interest, things like that are bringing it over the standard deduction. When you get in that area, I'd still stay around the registered tax preparer or enrolled agent, and of course look at the involvement. If you don't mind putting in the hours, putting in the time, I would do the tax software as well. They do have a good piece there. But registered tax preparer and enrolled agent, I don't think the complexity there would bump you to a CPA.
Yeah, kind of like you were saying earlier, maybe you're self-employed or you have a side business or something like that. That might bump you over to that CPA.
Yeah.
Another example would be, say you're a retiree, you're getting your required minimum distribution, you're getting your Social Security, maybe a pension. Where would you go with that?
Yeah, I'd still lean, personally for me, to the registered tax preparer. Make sure that you're not going into the CPA land just because of, the whole reason for this is the first line is cost. You don't want to overpay for what you might not need based on your complexity. The other thing, you're retired, and some people just want to relax, but other people have more time on their hands than when they were working with kids and everything. So you might want to lean on the tax software as well. They do a great job of making it easy and simple for you to kind of walk through those questions and prepare the return correctly, with the help section too. They have live support there as well. So.
Yeah, I was going to add that is tax software now, they're enhancing it, I feel like every year. So there are those options now where you can have a live specialist. Even some of them have CPAs available to you. So you can still get that if you like the virtual option there. And a little bit higher involvement once again. But yeah, just in summary, to just kind of wrap us up here, take inventory. So see all what you have. Are you self-employed? Do you have investments? Is it more complex? So look at the inventory, what you got going on, and then start walking through the cost, the complexity, and then the involvement. How involved do you want to be? How much do you want to pay? Obviously, If you want to pay more, you can get, like Drew said, you can drop a trash bag off of all your stuff and walk out and hope for the best, and they'll take care of it for you. So those things, take inventory, walk through these steps here, and then obviously I think Drew, you were alluding to it as well, is make sure you get recommendations, you get referrals. Your advisor, we have local referrals that we can provide for you as well, and friends, family, get those recommendations. It's really important to do that. But thanks for joining us today. Good luck in your tax returns, and have a great day.